meeting to order.
The Monroeville Town Council met on May 5th at 7 p.m. with the following members present: Don Gerardo, Chad Heffernan, Ted Berry, John Modern, Rich Stevenson. The minutes of the April 1st meeting were read. Rich made a motion to approve, seconded by Joan and passed. Motion made by Rich to pay app number 3 and 4 to API Construction, seconded by Joan and passed. The next potential project is for Allen Street, including parts of Forest and Webster. Motion to approve and pay surveying and sampling invoice of $17,300 was made by Rich, seconded by Chad, and passed. There's nothing further to discuss. Ted made a motion to adjourn, seconded by Joan, and passed.
Any additions or corrections? Being none, we need a motion to accept the minutes as read.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, likewise. Clear pass. Bill and Michelle, you're first up. I'll get you in and get you out.
Thank you.
I'm Bill Hartman, Director, Allen County Highway Department. This is Michelle Hogan. She takes care of our right-of-way services, our IT, our, another 2 or 3 hats at least, thereabouts. We brought an agreement for the next 3 years for bridge inspection and maintenance. You just have the one bridge that we recently got an award from the state to replace for about $2.1 million thereabouts. And of course, that's not going to take place until probably about 2030 or so. We hope to put a trail on it, but we made it wide enough that we hope we can kind of jockey it around and still get a trail across it too. So we're going to make it a little wider than what we are. But our current allocation, which comes out of your surtax wheel tax, is $10,862.16 a year. We went through, Michelle and our county attorney, Laura Mazer, went through, and they just put in an overall 35% for all the 7 different taxing units that we collect these fees from. And that's where they came up with this number. And there again, it comes out of it'll come out of whatever the license plates actually are. But for just this one bridge award, why there again it's 2.1 million, but 80% of it's paid by the feds. 20% of it is match money, which is $435,000. At the rate that we're charging you, it'll take 45 years to pay that off. So,
Which means we don't want to pay it off.
so we feel like it's a fair deal, we hope.
Is the 10,000 kind of the equivalent of the 35%? Is that what the math did, where you went back and said, okay, instead of these numbers, we're going to do it based on a flat percentage?
Yeah, so you guys usually get $27,615 in surtax and wheel tax over the course of a year. And the new rate would be $9,665 that you would give to us. Or really what happens is the county auditor puts it in a fund, and then she gives us our portion, and then she gives you guys the rest.
Right, thank you, that's what I wondered.
Any other questions, Tim?
No.
No, I'm sure we're all good with that.
Bobby actually printed it.
You got
just want to pass it.
Yeah.
This was the updated one I got.
Let's, well, here, please. It's an interlocal cooperation agreement for the usage and conveyance of wheel tax and surtax revenue between the county of Allen and the town of Monroeville. We need a motion to pass that.
You'll make a motion?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, likewise. Your pass.
our signature page.
Okay. I was gonna say it's the last one. Yeah, I had sent this. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I had sent that to Tim earlier. He had went over it. Em and I had talked about it before, so.
Bill, you know how long it's gonna be before Monroeville's gonna be open?
It's
I heard
probably
they run
It'll be
into
another 2 or 3 weeks.
tile problems and,
Yeah, they have bad it rained so much, the subgrade was soft, and they finally stabilized it with, fabric type, geogrid and stone, and so
I knew that was.
they got that done. Now we gotta wait on Brooks, and they're gonna go to Eagle Road right now, Eagle and North Clinton, and do that first, and then they'll be out here. So it'll probably be a couple of weeks yet.
yeah, I talk to Bill once in a while, Billy.
Yeah, Bill, yeah.
Yeah. He was gonna let me know when it's gonna be closed, so the fire department and EMS would know when it's open.
No, one get, fortunately, we got Field Road there to get around.
Yeah.
You know, that's a nice little run around, it's not too far, but still it's an inconvenience.
Yeah, just a half-mile jog.
Yeah,
Do you have to notarize
But
it?
it ain't doing that road any good either. It ain't doing that road any good either.
No, yeah,
They
we'll
beat it up.
we'll have Hal take a look at it, probably need resealed or something, yeah.
Do you want me to scan and send this to you? I didn't bring my notary stamp, so I can
That's fine.
notarize it, but,
Yeah, I also have my notary stamp too.
oh, you want a notary?
I don't,
There
either
we
way.
go. That works. Yeah, we can be done.
Oh, no, that way it's done.
Okay.
You need a pen?
Sure.
Nice weather, looks like most of the crops are in.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Late, but better than never.
Lot of rain,
Yep.
lot of rain. Say we're just barely out of the drought.
Right. I thought Rick showed up to go back to work for the highway department.
We got some mowing you can do if you want to.
Okay.
Do you need to take it with you? Okay.
If you scan it to me.
Yeah, that grass didn't hesitate, it come up in a hurry, so.
Okay, we're good? All good.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Need anything, give us a call.
Okay,
All right.
we will.
Take care.
Take care. Yeah.
Bye, Bill.
Bye-bye.
He does a pretty good job.
What's his title?
Highway department for all of Allen County.
Executive director or something.
Yeah, director. He's over everybody, isn't he, Rick?
Yes,
Okay, that's what I
yeah, he's
thought.
right under the commissioners.
He's been there forever.
Yes, he has.
He's always,
Before he became boss, he was there forever.
okay. Okay. Judy?
I have a question. The individual or individuals that did damage out on the trail in that low area, are they gonna be held accountable for whatever needs to be done out there and take responsibility for it, or not? And I know there's supposed to be cameras out there.
Well, now,
The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent
You know how
those
I
of
feel about
Access
that.
Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. If you or anyone you know might be interested in making a television show, please call 260-421-1250.
and if they will,
Access Fort Wayne is a department of the Allen County Public
I
Library.
haven't talked to Toby
I don't understand how people think that's okay to go out there on any property and feel it's okay to tear something up like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't get it. Of course, I'm old school, maybe that's it.
Yeah, they tore it up pretty good too, I've seen that.
I think it's terrible.
It's terrible.
since. Yeah.
I think it's terrible. I just wondered if anything ever has come of that.
He filed a police report, that
Yeah.
way we can go back on it.
Yeah,
We don't have to be in any hurry,
no, probably not.
but
I think whoever did it should be accountable for it, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in one way or another,
right.
you know. That's just my feelings, and I go out there and it's an eyesore.
No, I know, it upsets
It's not a
me.
big deal probably to a lot of people, but for those of us that go out there all the time and so enjoy that, it's just a shame that somebody felt that they had the right to do that, you know? So,
No,
that's just me.
they're supposed to fix it, but I haven't talked to Toby, so
Okay,
I don't know for sure.
thank you.
Okay, Rick.
No, other than everything's still a go for the district.
Yeah. Matter of fact, that's.
This was-
I have one question about all this. If this turns into a disaster, is there an exit plan?
Well, this doesn't commit you to it. This says your intent is to join the
Our
fire
intention
district
is.
when the interlocal agreement comes about. The
Okay.
interlocal agreement is gonna be the critical piece, which is, if it's a disaster, how do we get out? Or how do we get out if we just don't like it, right? So,
That's supposed to be by July though, isn't it? Or in July?
is that what
Well,
it is?
they want the resolution by July.
Okay.
This just says, we intend to join, and
Yes.
we'll be part of the fire district. But it also says that, nothing in here is interpreted to limit our ability to modify, withdraw, or amend the interlocal agreement. So.
Okay,
this
no,
is just
I was,
We agree to agree.
I was thinking about that
CYA.
Yes.
today, and I keep going, if this doesn't work the way we think it's gonna work,
And that's what we need to see, that agreement, right? We need to see
right,
what
the
our-
agreement needs to be,
I felt like when they were out here talking, that they said, you know, if you don't like it, it's a done deal, you get out, so.
yeah, but they say a lot of
Yes,
things.
it's true.
There's two copies of it. If you want to pass it, you need a vote. This was basically the same one that
Lori,
Hoagland
Oakville,
did it, and I just modified it to reflect town of Monroeville and changed a few things that didn't.
what resolution will this be?
2026-1.
Okay, that resolution I gave you is 2026-1 also.
Is that the?
Oh,
But
this-
that's for a
That's-
different
That's the
group.
redevelopment commission.
Right, okay, so 2026-1.
Maybe till June for our first one.
That's what I just went back and looked through, because I was like, did I forget to write something down that I didn't see it?
We've only got 2 meetings, we have 15 minutes, so I suppose that's.
Let's do it in the form of a motion to pass resolution 2026-1 with our intentions of joining the fire district.
I make that motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed likewise. Clear pass. There's nothing to sign, Tim.
The signature page, did you not get it? It's the third page. You should have 2 versions, but it's the third page of both.
I got,
No, we've
I
got
got
back one
3
more page.
pages, you're right. I'll it'd be smart enough to figure that out.
Do you need signatures on them?
Hmm?
What have you been doing? Are you keeping?
I keep one, but if we just do one, I can scan it.
Yeah, just
and-
do one and then she can scan everything. That's fine.
Okay.
Because I found the second signature.
Just include that.
You don't have to sign.
And is it possible that we could get kind of a copy or something? Because we're kind of in the same thing, we're incorporated, so all the trucks and everything are in Monroeville Fire Department's name.
Right.
And all the equipment stuff. So,
Who came out here to talk from the fire district?
uh,
The guy that's gonna be the new chief.
Bush.
yeah,
Well,
Bush.
Jeremy Bush.
yeah, Jeremy Bush,
Yeah.
he's the head of it right now.
Did the commissioners come or no?
No, I don't believe the commissioners come out at that time, the last time. And one of the, I think,
Couple of the
Northeast
chiefs.
Fire Chief come out.
Well, Beck was out here one night.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Maybe we can see if Laura Major, she's kind of become a county attorney, and we see if she's drafted it. Is that what you mean? The
Well,
letter, local
yeah, to
agreement?
see what we can or can't do or whatever.
Yeah, they should
Because
have
if
a draft.
things don't work out and the town itself kind of backs out, is there something that,
Do we get to take our balls back and go on?
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'll get a copy. I don't know if it's drafted.
That was it.
For me.
The recycling was picked up again today, and the gentleman that picked it up said there was a ton of contamination in it again.
I hate people.
Well, the Republic, when I spoke with the guy from Indianapolis, he said that they may pull it,
Pull what?
the recycling.
So.
Well, Tim and I's talked about it. My personal opinion, I don't really care, but the contract says that there's no contamination charges, period.
Which they do owe us some money from that. because
Right.
I did pay a couple of them, and I made him aware, they were supposed to credit the ones that I didn't pay, but they still owe for 2 or 3 invoices.
We probably could pull that on us, right? I mean, the reality is, if there's no contamination fee, they can say, we're not gonna keep hauling it, there's gonna be contaminated waste.
Can we see on the cameras who's doing that?
We should be able to. We should be
And
able to
they
see
can
it
stop
on
it. Are
the
you there?
cameras down
You know,
there.
we're gonna have to put it, something, we're gonna have to go to hours, certain hours, and have somebody there,
Yeah.
you know? Something, I don't know if you're gonna fix it.
What's the contaminated?
Supposedly
Yes.
they took pictures, and they're supposed to be sending us pictures, but I haven't seen any yet.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, okay?
And he was out on Monday and Tuesday, when I spoke with him on Monday, he looked in there, he didn't see any contamination. That doesn't mean it wasn't underneath, but.
There wasn't any on Monday, and there was on Wednesday.
Mhm.
Well, that narrows the time down. Okay.
I don't know if the contamination was on top or if it was on bottom and they seen it when they dumped it. That's the only thing I don't know.
Well, that could be too, yes. Stacy told me to make absolutely sure that that was in there.
Mhm.
She says, because they'll ding you so bad, you will wish you never did it.
Contamination fees, you're talking.
Well, it's like, how much?
The one, it varies. They don't send anything with the fee, so you, honestly, you don't know if there's any contamination or not.
Right.
There's been a couple that's like $200, there's been a couple that's between $500 and $700, but then there was one for $1,300.
Right.
But they don't send any proof, they could just say that it's contaminated, and they don't send any proof with the bill.
Can I ask a question? You're talking about out here by the utility of that recycle. My husband Tom, he's taken cardboard and stuff out there, boxes, break it down. He gets so aggravated because when he goes out there and he lifts that lid, he goes, you won't believe what's inside that container. People's trash.
Yeah.
You know what? And it says right there on the
It's
sign.
garbage, isn't it?
Yes.
Just
It's,
And I have no idea why, unless they're from out of town, because they already pay for it to be picked up on the curb.
Well,
It's on their
yeah.
water bill.
so what, I don't
It doesn't
understand the
make any sense.
reasoning why somebody feels that they have to go down there and throw their garbage in there.
Yeah.
It's laid out, like you said, about the trash. This is for recycling. It isn't for your everyday garbage bag or whatever you wanna throw
Yeah.
in there. It just aggravates me. The people, you know, it's just like out there on the trail. What? I mean, I know you can't control people. I mean, I know that. But what happened, you know, to the respect? I don't know.
Yeah, I know you pick stuff up out there on the trails, and I do too.
Oh, on the,
At least we've got receptacles out there now that we didn't have before, but I don't know
yeah.
if they use them. Some people probably do. but-
Well, when I walk out there every day, I'm looking for papers and trash and
Yeah.
plastic bottles. I pick that stuff up as I walk, you know, and throw it in there, but I don't know. Like I say, I guess I'm old school, I don't get it. Okay, I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
No, I just check and see what we can see, and
It just spoils it for those that, you know what I'm saying, those people spoil it for a very good purpose, for the recycling. They're spoiling it for everybody. That's not right. Okay,
extension of the agreement on the,
Broker agreement. It's fine, as long as you're okay with the term of additional 12 months. I think he's right. I saw his email to you that said, hey, if we can get that first tenant in there, you probably will see more activity. Nobody wants to go first.
right. No, I don't have any problem with that company whatsoever.
What have you heard from the prospective tenant that is still having interest, or if they've gone away?
What I heard wasn't good.
Okay.
There's part of a problem with the phosphorus
That
in the
treatment.
water. And we told them that they had to pre-treat
Right.
before we would accept it. And that's kind of where we're at. I mean, if you don't do that, you're gonna get yourself in a lot of trouble.
Well, it's gonna end up in all your creek.
Right, you're gonna end up like Roanoke. That cost them millions and millions of dollars to straighten that deal out at Roanoke.
Funky plating.
Yes. Yep. Oh, when they had they're doing well, you've seen the lines and everything out here. And when we do it, we want to do the water main at the same time. They won't pay for the water main, but they'll pay for the backfill for the water main.
On Allen and Forest.
On Allen Forest, yes. Joe? Rich?
A couple things. I had a call about 211 West South Street. You and I talked about it yesterday. I don't know who owns that property now, but and I think an Ammonizer maybe.
That sounds right.
No, it was Clevenger's years ago, but I think he's been going for a couple of years. But anyway, Bill Roy, the guy beside him, and the guy behind him, has told me that they've been mowing the yard for years.
They called me. They one neighbor would do the back, one neighbor
Yeah,
would do the
I
front.
told him to quit doing it. That, and I didn't know, do we contact them and give them, tell them they gotta start doing it, and if not, then the town mows it, and we charge them, we put it on their tax bill or however we do it. Yeah, so I would put that on the list of the places that they started mowing. It's 211 West South.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can let Abe and Tim know.
okay. Yeah, I had talked to them about it, so they know it's probably gonna happen, but.
We will need to notify them,
That's what I'm saying, is.
yeah, before we go in and mow.
Well, I think he has to post once it hits
That's what I'm
whatever our
saying.
limit is.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And that'll have.
And they've mowed the side and the front, but the back hasn't been mowed, and it's about like that high, so you're
Okay.
ready to do it now. And, well, a couple more things. Have we ever, you got anywhere on sidewalks? Is that it's in the process of,
Which
sidewalks? Well, for sure, the one down there by Willow Run, I think ought to be done before school starts again. And I don't know if we're gonna, someone's gonna contact Corey Sheehan to do that, maybe.
Well, let me talk to Abe,
Okay.
and either Corey or Bennett, either one
Okay.
would be fine.
And I've got some interest again in pickleball courts. I haven't heard anything since last year, but I'm gonna have a park board meeting, and maybe we'll come up with something, me and Corey and
Okay.
Carlo, and see what we come up with. I know if we're thinking about doing it in the old basketball court, or even on the tennis court, something, we'll see what we come up with.
Can you do it half on the tennis court?
I don't know, we'll have to measure it, it's smaller than a tennis court, but I don't
Right,
know.
yeah.
But I don't know if we could have both of them on there, they just paint different color or something, we'll see.
Mhm.
Okay. That's all.
Okay, Chad,
I was with Rick, that was really my only question, whether we were signing that thing.
okay. Look through my stuff just to make sure.
Did you have something?
No. Oh,
After.
no, he's after the meeting.
I got it.
Yeah, job interview.
Got it.
Okay. Get a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.